The coffee's cold, the bed is half a ghost. I'm holding on to what I heard the most. The scent of you is fading from the hall, like winter shadows stretched against the wall. I reach for air but find your name instead. 1,000 words we left inside our head, and I breathe in your love just to feel the sting of every broken promise, every hollow ring. It's the oxygen that's killing me, the ghost I can't let go. A heavy silent rhythm that only we would know. I'm gasping in the static, drowning in the blue. I'm dying for a breath that doesn't taste like you. Like you. I saw your coat still hanging by the door, a memory I can't afford no more. I try to scream but silence fills my lungs, the bitter weight of all our silver tongues. I'm tracing every crack upon the floor, waiting for a knock at a locked up door. Exhale the pain, but it won't leave my chest. Inhale the truth, and I failed the test. How do I live when the air is so thin? How do I let a new season begin when every heartbeat is a debt I owe to a love that's buried under deep dark snow? I'm still breathing, but the air is empty now. I breathe in your love one last time before I forget how. I'm tracing the shadows you left on the wall, counting the seconds, waiting for the fall. The silence is heavy, it's screaming your name, while I'm standing here just holding the flame. You were the anchor, but I was the sea, drowning in versions of who we could be. And if the stars went out and I'd pick the ache of you over all of the rest. My heart's in pieces, but the pieces are true. Without a hesitation, I choose you without doubt. The coffee is cold and the bed is too wide. There's nowhere for all of this longing to hide. I trade every tomorrow just for one yesterday, to find the right words that would make you stay. But you're a ghost in the hallway, a blur in the light, while I'm just the echo of a long, lonely night. They say that it's better to have loved and have lost, but they never mention the soul-crushing cost. I'm bankrupt and broken, I've got nothing left, just a heart that's been hollowed by a beautiful theft. So if the stars went out and the world ended too, in 1,000 lifetimes I'd still run to you. Even with the cracks and the holes in my chest, I'd pick the ache of you over all of the rest. My heart's in pieces, but the pieces are true. Without a hesitation, I choose you without doubt. No questions asked, no turning back. Just you, always you, without doubt. I'll watch the clock hands dragging circles on the wall, while I was building bridges just to watch them fall. You stood there like a statue in the pouring rain, a silent witness to the way I trade my joy for pain. I pushed the boundaries till I saw the edges fray, but you just smiled and told me it would be okay. And oh, it's the hardest part of letting go, realizing I'm the one who moved too slow. I took your kindness for a place to hide, while I was burning every ghost inside. I didn't fall for the way you whispered my name, or you promised you would stay the same. No, the truth is a bitter broken lens. I fell for your patience, and that's where it ends. You held the door open while I ran the other way. always ran out of reasons not to go. And it fell through. Yeah, it fell through. Learn the rhythm of you breathing in the dark, a map of every shadow, every faded spark. You never needed words to fill the empty space. I found my sanctuary in your silent grace. But the silence we shared has grown a bitter edge. Now I'm just a ghost sitting on the window ledge, watching the street lights flicker and die in the hollow of a house that's forgotten how to cry. I found love in your quiet, in the but the peace we built was the first thing that broke. I was reading the chapters you kept tucked away. Now I'm just the brain of your yesterday. It's the loudest kind of lonely, and this hushed up goodbye. I found in your quiet, now I'm watching it die. The coffee's getting cold on the side of the bed, where you used to rest your heavy, tired head. I'm still whispering secrets to a room that's gone cold, holding on to stories that will never be told. You walked out the door without making a sound, leaving all my gravity scattered on the ground. Now the stillness is screaming, it's tearing me apart. There's a deafening winter inside of my heart. I found love in your quiet, in the way you never spoke. But the peace we built was the first thing that broke. I was reading the chapters you kept tucked away. Your yesterday, it's the loudest kind of lonely, and this hushed up goodbye. I found love in your quiet, now I'm watching it die. You were the hum in the wire, the softest just the echo of the space where you used to lay. I found love in your quiet. Now the quiet is all that remains. I kept the porch light on for a ghost that never came, tracing the cracks in the floorboards, whispering your name. I used to think that silence was a weight I couldn't bear, but now it's just the echo of the space you left right there. And it's a strange kind of hollow, a quiet sort of blue. I found peace beside the wreckage for losing you. I don't search for your shadow in the hallway anymore. I just sit with the memory and close the heavy door. I found peace beside the heartbeat that isn't there. I found peace in the salt of the air. The bed is still too big, the coffee's always cold. I'm learning how to let go of the hand I used to hold. It doesn't hurt like fire, it's a slow and steady rain. There's a comfort in the rhythm of this soft, familiar pain. They say that time is a healer, but I think it's just a thief that steals away the anger and leaves you with the grief. But in the middle of the winter, underneath the frozen dew, I realized I was okay, even without you. Beside the ghost of us, I finally found some rest with my head against the silence of an empty chest. I found peace. I found peace beside you. The coffee's cold, the sun is high. Another morning, another lie. I tell my heart we're finally through. Then I catch a scent that smells like you. I memorize the way you leave the hollow space inside my sleeve. I swore I'd lock the garden gate, but I'm standing here, it's getting late. And I keep falling for you, like a leaf in the rain, looking for shelter, but finding the pain. I'm a ghost in the hallway, a ship out at sea, waiting for waves that won't bring you to me. It's a long way down and the ground never comes. I'm still dancing slow to the beat of your drums. Yeah, I keep falling for you. Your name is etched in every street, in every stranger that I meet. I try to hate the way you laugh, but I'm still living in your photograph. They say that time is meant to heal, but time just makes the silence real. I'm reaching out for hands not there, just grabbing fistfuls of the air. How many times can a heart break open before the words are better left unspoken? I'm an expert at losing, a master of grief, holding on tight to a moment's relief. But the gravity's heavy and I'm losing my grip on a love that was destined to falter and slip. And I keep falling for you, like a leaf in the rain, looking for shelter, but finding the pain. I'm a ghost in the hallway, a ship out at sea, waiting for waves that won't bring you to me. It's a long way down and the ground never comes. I'm still dancing slow to the beat of your drums. Yeah, I keep falling for you. Gravity wins again and again. I'm still falling. I'm still falling for you. I still catch myself leaving the porch light on, like your car is just rounding the bend. I've memorized the silence of this empty house, a song that never seems to end. I trace the outline of your side of the bed, where the sheets stay cold and still. I told my heart you're just a memory now, but my shadow never will. And I rest where you are, in the spaces between, in the words we once whispered, in the dreams I still dream. I'm anchored to ghosts in this hollowed out room. that's where I lay to rest. There's a coffee cup stained with a ring on the roof. I can't bring myself to wipe it away. It's the only map left of the ground where you stood before the blue turned into gray. I'm a bird with a wing that forgot how to fly, watching the world move along. Just a beautiful echo of a final goodbye in the middle of our favorite song. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief, stealing the sound of your name, leaving me here with this heavy relief that nothing will ever be the same. I'm not moving forward, I'm just standing still, waiting for the wind to go quiet, and I know that it will, 'cause I rest where you are, in the spaces between, in the words we once whispered, in the dreams I still dream. I'm anchored to ghosts in this hollowed out room, searching for light in a permanent gloom. You're the miles in my spirit, the ache in my chest. Wherever you've gone, that's where I lay to rest. I'm still there in the hallway, in the dark, keeping the fire from the very last spark. I rest where you are. Yeah, I rest where you are. I'm still hanging photos on the nails you left behind. Trace the outline of your shadow just to keep you in my mind. The coffee's getting colder in a cup meant for two, and I'm still dressed in colors that I only wore for you. Now I'm a ghost in a house of stone, learning how to be alone in a place we called our own. You found a brand new road, a sky so white and blue, but I stay where you belong, just waiting on a view. Just waiting on a view. I hear your keys rattling in the middle of the night, but it's just the wind brushing shutters out of sight. I haven't moved the chair where you things I have to lose. Now I'm a ghost in a house of stone, learning how to be alone in the place we called our own. You found a brand new road, a sky so wide and blue, but I stay where you belong, just waiting on a view, just waiting on a view. They say that time is a healer, but it's just a thief, stealing every memory to trade it for this grief. I could pack the boxes, I could walk out through the door, but if I leave this hallway, I won't find you anymore. So I'll keep the porch light burning, even if the bulb goes thin. I stay where you belong, just in case you wander back in. I still reach for your hand when the room gets too quiet. Forget for a second that the silence is mine. We built a cathedral out of always and someday. Now I'm just a ghost walking through the design. I see your keys on the counter, but they haven't moved. Like a clock that stopped ticking when you left the room. Because you were the porch light left on in the rain, the only address that could quiet the pain. Now I'm a traveler with nowhere to go, aching for a love that feels like home. Yeah, I'm locked outside, and the wind's getting cold, missing the only heart I ever wanted to hold. The walls are still painted, that shade we both picked, but the colors look faded. Or maybe I'm sick of waking up hoping that I'll hear the floorboards creak under the weight of the girl I adore. Every welcome mat feels like a lie under my feet. Since the us in this house turned to you down the street, is it still home if the roof is caving in? Is it still love if I don't know where you've been? I'm wandering hallways, tracing your name, but the warmth in the wood has turned into a flame, and it's burning it down. It's all turning to gray. I'm a stranger in the place where I thought I would stay. You were the porch light left on in the rain, the only address that could quiet the pain. Now I'm a traveler with no So I'll sit on the steps until the sun starts to rise, chasing the ghosts of the look in your eyes. Just a boy in a house, but I'm still all alone, searching for a love that feels like home. We were the quiet kind of beautiful, the slow burn flame. I memorized the way you spoke before I knew your name. No lightning strikes or sudden storms, just roots that took their time. I didn't notice we were growing till your hand was locked in mine. I thought the depth of us was safety, a garden built to last. But even ancient trees can splinter when the sky turns dark so fast. It was a love that grows slowly, just to break my heart all at once. A lifetime of building, then a winter of months. We spent years in the planning, every word, every seed. Now I'm left with the harvest that I no longer need. Out of something so steady, just vanished like smoke. The slow growing love was the hardest that broke. I see the marks upon the door frame, where we measured out our lives the way we promised forever, without the sharp edges of knives. There was no shouting in the hallway, no bridge we chose to burn, just a silent heavy shifting that I didn't want to learn. You used to be my oxygen, the very air I'd breathe. Now there's a ghost in every corner that refuses to leave. They say the fast ones burn out, they say the wildfires die, but no one warns you about the heavy, the never-ending lie. If we took so long to flower, if we took so long to bloom, why did you find a shortcut to walk out of the room? It's the silence that's the loudest, that we'll get there, that's gone. The sun is taking forever to start this lonely dawn. Yeah, you grew on me slowly, like ivy on a wall, but I never knew that giants had so very far to fall. I'm still tracing outlines of a ghost in the hallway, where your shadow used to dance against the floor. Now the silence is a weight that's getting harder to carry. and I don't recognize this house anymore. I keep your coffee mug right where you left it, as if a cold porcelain rim could bring you home. But the steam stopped rising a long time ago, and I'm just a king on a hollowed out throne. I'm just looking for a love that knows my name, not a stranger in the dark or a flickering flame. I want the kind of heart that hears what I don't say, the one that promised forever, then walked away. Now I'm screaming at the stars through a window pane, waiting for a love that knows my name. Grocery list still has your favorite brand of cider. I almost bought it before I remembered the change. Funny how the smallest habits are the hardest to break, when your whole world has been rearranged. You were the only one who saw the cracks in the armor, the only soul who knew the rhythm of my breath. Now I'm a melody lost in a crowded room, scared that I'm fading, scared of what's left. They say time is a healer, but time is a thief, stealing the scent of your skin. Piece by piece, I trade every I'm sorry and every goodbye, just to see that recognition back in your eyes, just once more, before the light dies. My name, you used to say it like a prayer. Now it's just a sound hanging in the air, just an echo of a love that used to know my name. The clock on the wall is a heavy sound, counting the minutes we're still around. I'm tracing the lines on the back of your hand, building a life on a grain of sand. The shadows are stretching across the floor. I'm already mourning the click of the door. I'm memorizing the light in your eyes before it turns into bitter goodbyes. If I only had one day to stay with you, I'd spend every second just seeing it through. I'd hold back the sunset, I'd quiet the birds, I'd live in the spaces between all our words. But the sky's getting dark and the moon's pushing through, and I'm terrified of losing the view. Just one day to stay, then back to the blue. talk about movies we'll never see, and places that won't hold you and me. I'm acting like tomorrow isn't a ghost, when the thing that I need is the thing I fear most. The smell of your sweater, the way that you lean, the cruelest forever that I've ever seen. It's a beautiful torture, a sweet kind of hell, to love you this much when I'm saying farewell. The sun's dipping low, the deadline is near. I'm breathing in deep just to keep you right here, but the earth keeps on spinning. It doesn't care much that I'm losing my soul in the ghost of your touch. Just one day I'd give 1,000 lifetimes for one more stay, but the light is fading and I'm still here waiting. Found your ghost in the hallway today, in the silence of a house that used to have so much to say. We built this life on promise of always, but always got lost in the tired gray haze. Now I'm folding the shirts that you left behind, tracing the edges of a life I can't find. And it breaks my heart that we finally got it right, just as the candles were losing their light. We mastered the rhythm, we softened the blow, we learned how to hold on by letting it go. It's the cruelest of lessons, the bitterest way that our love learned to stay. The moment you walked away, the coffee is cold and the garden is dead. I'm replaying the things that we never quite said. We fought for the sunlight through years of the rain. Now I finally know how to carry the pain. I'm the version of me that you wanted to see, but you're not around to be proud of me. We spent a lifetime just trying to heal, waiting for some there's nowhere to put it without you. Our love lingers on.
The tea is getting cold on the nightstand beside the book you never finished reading. I'm tracing every line upon my own hand to find the pulse that's quietly receding. You were the anchor in the middle of the gale, the only map I ever learned to follow. And now the wind has died and left me frail in a house that's sounding suddenly so hollow. It's the quiet that's the hardest part, the silence where your laughter used to be. It's the steady, heavy breaking of a heart that finally learned what it means to be free. I'm drowning in the stillness of the blue and dying in the calm of loving you. The sheets are still a mess on your side of the bed. I haven't had the strength to pull them straight. There's a ghost of every word we ever said, hanging like a shadow by the gate. I used to think that peace was what I wanted, a little bit of room for me to breathe. But now the air is heavy and I'm haunted by the very ghost I told to leave. They say the storm is what tears things apart, but the aftermath is where the damage stays. It's the rhythmic, lonely beating of a heart, counting out the minutes of these days. No more thunder, no more lightning in the sky, just a gray horizon where the sun used to lie. And oh, it's the quiet that's the hardest part, the silence where your laughter used to be. It's the steady, heavy breaking of a heart shadow on the floor. I don't hear the storm anymore. I don't hear you anymore. Just the calm. Just the calm. I watched you pack the silence in a cardboard box. The ghost of us is rattling the window locks. You left your coffee mug, the one with a chipped rim, like a reminder of the light that's growing dim. I'm tracing circles where your shadow used to sleep, holding on to promises you couldn't keep. And it's the way your love stays when you're already gone, like a heavy winter coat I keep putting back on. It's the echo in the hallway, the scent on my shirt, the kind of beautiful that only knows how to hurt. You took your heart, you took your keys, you took the light, but your love is still here, keeping me up at night. The neighbors asking how you've been, I just lie. I haven't found the breath to say a real goodbye. There's a space on the sofa where you used to lean. Now it's just the coldest place I've ever seen. I try to wash the memory out of the sheets, but I still see your tail lights on the empty streets. They say that time is a healer, a thief and a friend. But how do I start when I can't find the end? You're a ghost I can touch, a song I can't stop. I'm waiting for the other heart to drop, because it's the way your love stays when you're already gone, like a heavy winter coat I keep putting back on. It's the echo in the hallway, the scent on my shirt, the kind of beautiful that only knows how to hurt. You took your heart, you took your keys, you took the light, but your love is still here, keeping me up at night. The door is locked, the room is blue, everything is here except for you. Yeah, everything stays. Just the way your love stays.
I'm tracing the outlines of where you used to lay. The silence is louder than the words we couldn't say. I built us a kingdom on a foundation of sand, and now I'm just holding the ghost of your hand. We promised forever, but forgot about time. I'm losing my reason, I'm losing my rhyme. So tell me, where do the broken hearts go? To a place where the memories don't follow the snow. I'm searching for a harbor, a place to be tough. Searching for a world where love feels enough. Where I love you isn't a debt that we owe, and we don't have to break just to finally grow. The coffee is cold and the hallway's dim. I'm learning the shape of the hole that you're in. It's funny how us turned back into me, like a ship that's been cut from its dock on the sea. I'm not angry at you, I'm just tired of the fight, of chasing a shadow into the night. Maybe we were right, just at the wrong time. Two beautiful verses that never could rhyme. I give up the sun just to hold back the rain. But even the healing is a version of pain. So tell me, where do the broken hearts go? To a place where the memories don't follow the snow. I'm searching for a harbor, a place to be tough. Searching for a world where love feels enough. Where I love you isn't a debt that we owe, and we don't have to break just to finally grow. Just to finally grow. Is there a place where the love feels enough? Because down here it's just never enough. I still leave the porch light on, a habit I can't break. Counting all the promises we didn't get to make. I'm tracing every outline, your shadow on the wall. But the harder that I reach for you, the further that I fall. The coffee's getting cold again, just like the empty chair. I'm talking to a ghost and hoping that you're still there, because you are my soft place to land, my quiet in the storm, the only heart that ever kept this frozen spirit warm. Now the silence is a thunder, and the days are getting long, searching for our melody inside a broken song. You were the only piece of heaven that I ever got to tether. My beautiful, my bittersweet, you are my soul forever. Is fading on the notes you tucked inside my coat. A dozen I love yous that keep my heavy heart afloat. I see you in the sunset, in the way the colors bleed, but beauty's just a reminder of the only thing I need. They say that time is healing, but I think they've got it wrong. It just makes the space you left feel twice as wide and strong. If forever hasn't ended, then I'm standing at the edge, looking back at every word and every whispered pledge. I trade 1,000 tomorrows for one yesterday with you, to tell you that I'm sorry and that every word was true. Because you were my soft place to land, my quiet in the storm, the only heart that ever kept this frozen spirit warm. Now the silence is a thunder, and the days are getting long, searching for our melody inside a broken song. You were the only piece of heaven that I ever got to tether. My beautiful, my bittersweet, you are my soul forever. Echo in the rain, I'll hold on to the love, even if I have to hold the pain. You're still my soul forever.
I left the porch light on, just like I always do, tracing the outlines of a ghost that looks like you. The walls are closing in, this house has grown so cold, since the story of us became a story already told. I'm reaching for your hand in the middle of the night, but I'm only grabbing shadows, losing every fight. Because you feel like home, but I'm locked outside the door. You
feel like the peace I can't find anymore. Shivering in the rain, looking for your grace, but I'm just a stranger now, staring at your face. How do I survive the storm? How do I keep pace when you feel like my safe place, but I've lost my place? The silence is a hum that's ringing in my ears, a symphony of heartaches and 1,000 wasted years. I see you in the crowd, and for a second I am whole. Then the gravity of goodbye takes its heavy toll. You were the only shore where my ship could ever land. Now I'm sinking in the water, just out of reach of your hand. They say that time will heal. They say that I'll move on. But how do you find the sun when the light is forever gone? You were my sanctuary, my white flag in the war. Now I'm just a soldier who doesn't know what he's fighting for. You feel like my safe place, but the locks have all been changed. You feel like my safe place, but everything feels strange. I'm still standing on the porch, waiting for the light to change. I'm still tracing the outlines of where you used to stay, in the quiet of a kitchen that's grown colder every day. I bought 2 cups of coffee, then I realized my mistake. Just another morning habit that I'm forced to try and break. They say that time is a healer, but it's just a silent thief, stealing every memory and leaving only grief. I'm standing at the station, but I missed the final train. Now I'm just a shadow dancing in the pouring rain. 'Cause you hold my tomorrow in the palm of your hand, while I'm sinking like a castle
and you threw it all away. There's a ghost in the hallway that whispers out your name, and a mirror in the bedroom that doesn't look the same. I'm folding up the sweaters that still carry how you smell, trapped inside a heaven that's turned into a hell. How am I supposed to wake up when the sun forgot to rise? How do I find truth again when I'm living in your lies? I gave you every heartbeat, I gave you every breath. Now this silence in the living room feels heavier than death. 'Cause you hold my tomorrow in the palm of your hand, while I'm sinking like a castle built upon the shifting sand. I'm reaching for a future that you've already outgrown, learning how to be alive and feel this much alone. Yeah, you took the light with you and left me in the grave. You hold my tomorrow and you threw it all away. My calendar is empty, the pages are all white. You hold my tomorrow, so I'm giving up the fight. Just a ghost of a tomorrow. Tonight. The coffee's cold, the house is too quiet now. I'm still learning how to live without your sound. I trace the patterns where your pictures used to be, and now there's just a ghost of us staring back at me. I thought we were the anchor in the middle of the gale, but I'm just a broken compass on a ship that's lost its sail. No, it's the hardest kind of hollow to have a heart you taught how to feel. You stripped away the armor and the anger and made the world feel soft and real. But now the walls are gone and I'm defenseless, shaking in the shadow of your memory. You make my heart gentle, just so the world could break it easily. I used to be a mountain, I used to be so stoned. I never feared the darkness or walking out alone. But you found the hidden places, you unlocked every door. Now I don't know how to be that person anymore. Every song is a reminder, every street light is a scar. I'm still reaching for your hand from the passenger side of the car. They say it's better to have than lost, but they never tell you what the healing cost. I'm wide open, I'm bleeding, I'm brand new, and I've got nowhere to put all
soft, you made me kind. Now I'm just the pieces you left behind. You made